Lately, India's rover Pragyan Rover was put to sleep. According to the ISRO, its mission had been completed, the data had been completely sent, and now it's enjoying some days of rest. Perhaps it will wake up after some days. But what's the actual story behind Pragyan? That's the topic we'll uncover in this video. Welcome back to our channel, where we discuss all about space. What is Pragyan? Pragyan is India's robotic lunar rover developed by the Indian Space Research Organization, also known as the ISRO. It is the main payload of the Chandrayaan 3 mission, which was launched just recently on August 23, 2023, and has become the hot talk all around the world. The Vikram lander and Pragyan Rover successfully landed on the moon in the southern polar region on August 23, 2023. A day later, the rover is deployed from the Vikram lander. Afterward, on August 25, 2023, the rover begins its exploration on the lunar surface. India took the honor of naming the rover after the Sanskrit word for wisdom. The cruising speed of the rover is about 1 centimeters per second, which may sound too slow, but when you consider the preventive measures you have to consider, the speed is quite justifiable. Rovers like the Pragyan have to make sure they navigate effectively over the moon's surface and give information back onto the Earth successfully. Pragyan stands about 1.2 meters long and weighs about 26 kilograms. It is powered by solar panels and has 6 wheels for mobility that allow it to navigate around the lunar surface. Normally, rovers are deployed with a radioactive thermal battery, where they'll use the decaying isotope of any item as a source of energy. India, however, has an alternative approach to this. The ISRO has deployed solar panels onto its rovers, and as such, the Pragyan is completely dependent on the sun's light as a source of energy. Moreover, the rover is equipped with a variety of scientific instruments, including a panoramic camera to image the lunar surface, a laser-induced breakdown spectroscopy (LIBS) instrument to analyze the chemical composition of the lunar surface, an X-ray spectrometer to map the elemental composition of the lunar surface, and a magnetometer to measure the magnetic field of the moon. This equipment aids the rover in achieving its goal, which is vital for a step forward in technology. The main objective of Pragyan is to explore the lunar surface and search for signs of water. The rover is also expected to study the lunar geology and the history of the moon. The Pragyan rover is designed to explore the lunar surface in the southern polar region, which is thought to be rich in water ice. It was expected to travel a distance of up to 500 meters during its mission. However, according to a post by the ISRO on X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, the Pragyan only covered a distance of 100 meters and still managed to achieve its goals. In its 100-meter voyage, it confirmed the presence of iron, sulfur, oxygen, and a bunch of other elements on the lunar surface. On August 27, 2023, the Chandrayaan 3 rover encountered a moon crater and was left with no choice but to change its way. The crater the Pragyan encountered was almost 4 meters wide and 3 meters ahead of it. Thanks to the swift actions taken by the ISRO, the rover was restrained from falling into the crater. If it had fallen, that could be a huge setback to the mission as well as to the Indian space program. Since then, it has been successfully commanded to retrace the path. The Pragyan rover is a significant technological achievement for India. It is the first Indian rover to land on the moon, and it is the first rover to be deployed in the lunar South Pole region. The rover's mission is expected to provide valuable insights into the geology and history of the moon, and it could also help scientists to better understand the potential for water ice on the moon. Sleep mode. After the Pragyan rover successfully completes its first set of missions, it has been put to sleep. The alpha particle X-ray spectrometer along with the laser-induced spectrometer has been switched off, and the data was previously sent to the Earth's surface. The rover was set into sleep but with batteries charged and radio on, said the ISRO in a tweet on X. Sleep mode is a state in which a rover's systems are shut down or put into a low power state to conserve energy. This is usually done when the rover is not in use or when the environment is too harsh for it to operate. In the context of the Pragyan rover, sleep mode is used to conserve energy during the lunar winter. The lunar winter is a period of time when the sun is below the horizon for most of the day, so the rover cannot generate enough solar power to stay operational. By putting the rover into sleep mode, the ISRO can help to ensure that it has enough power to survive the winter. Slate mod can also be used to address other missions' concerns. It is important in environments where there is a risk of the rover being damaged, such as an area with a lot of dust and debris. For example, if the rover is in a location where there's a lot of dust, Sleep Mod can help to protect the rover's solar panels from getting dirty. Additionally, Sleep Mod can be used to prevent the rover from overheating in hot environments. It can also help to prevent damage to the rover by shutting down its systems and preventing them from operating. Due to the lunar winters, the Pragyan Rover at present is unable to generate required power from the sun. Consequently, it has been temporarily shut down to preserve its fully charged batteries. Before the rover puts itself into sleep, ISRO took careful measures to orient rover's solar panels to a precise orientation so that it can receive the sunlight directly after the end of moon winter, to revive the rover again. After the 2 weeks mission, the rover has been put to sleep for 14 days. Hopefully, the rover will survive these 14 days of harsh climate on the lunar surface. And once again, it will be brought back to life as the dawn shines on the lunar surface. Pragyan's mission fits into the broader landscape of lunar exploration in a number of ways. First, it is the first Indian rover to land on the moon. This is a significant achievement for India and a major step forward for its space program. Second, Pragyan is the first rover to be deployed in the lunar South Pole region. This region is thought to be rich in water ice, so Pragyan's mission can help scientists to better understand the potential for water on the moon. Third, Pragyan is part of a growing international effort to explore the moon. The ISRO is collaborating with other space agencies on a number of projects, and Pragyan's mission will help to contribute to our knowledge of the moon. Overall, Pragyan's mission is a significant milestone for India's space program and a major contribution to the broader landscape of lunar exploration. It is an example of how international collaboration can help to advance our understanding of space. After the successful launch of the Chandrayaan 3 and the release of the rover, India became the fourth nation who successfully completed a moon mission, following to 3 other countries: US, China, and former Soviet Union, and past Russia. However, it went a step ahead. Even beyond these countries, it reached the rugged South Pole. Till now, it's the only rover that has explored the South Pole of the moon effectively and sent back information. India became successful in its mission shortly after Russia's Luna 25, but crashed miserably on the similar attempt. During its short voyage, the rover faced many problems. First on the list is the lunar dust. The lunar dust is very fine and abrasive, and it can damage the rover's solar panels and other components. The ISRO had to take special precautions to protect the rover from the lunar dust. Other such grave problems include communication delays and limited power and data capacity. Despite these challenges, Pragyan's mission was a success. The rover was able to land on the moon and explore the lunar surface. It collected valuable data that will help scientists to better understand the moon. The lessons learned from Pragyan's mission will inform future lunar and space exploration endeavors. For example, the ISRO will need to develop rovers that are more resistant to the lunar dust and that have more power and data capacity. They will also need to develop better ways to communicate with rovers that are operating in deep space. However, the challenges faced by Pragyan are not unique to lunar exploration. They are also faced with missions to other planets, such as Mars. The lessons learned from Pragyan's mission will be valuable for future missions to other planets, and they will help us to explore space more safely and effectively. Now, India is hoping for the success of a probe launched on September 2nd, 2023, to study the sun, observing solar winds that may cause disturbances on the sun. If you have any comments on the topic, we'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. Wait for our next video, stay safe, stay blessed, until then, happy dreaming.